I've got 1 Grande Elixir of Life, extra whipped cream and extra cinnamon for... Oh, hello there and welcome to this Minecraft tutorial. In today's video we're going to be building this cup themed coffee shop and seating area. You can find a link to the build's inspiration below. You'll want to clear out an area of 16 blocks by 12 blocks for the cup and its handle, with the outline showing the dimensions for the cup. If you'd like to add the seating area, make sure to clear out an area as large or as small as you like for this as well. These are the materials required for the build, and as always you may have some placeholder blocks left over at the end. Now let's get building. The first thing we're going to build is a storefront, so come to one of the 4 wide sides that you want to be the front of the shop and place a 4x1 wall of light blue concrete on top of the outline. In front of the concrete blocks, add a layer of smooth quartz slabs at the top of the block. Then add another smooth quartz slab to both sides of the concrete wall. On top of the corner slab at the left, add a flower pot that will act as a tip jar. Then place a spruce sign that says tips on the smooth quartz slab. I'll be adding glink to my sign as well. To the right of the flower pot, add a polished andesite stair facing into the centre of the outline on top of the concrete block. Then to finish off the cash register, add an item frame with a diamond to the back of the stair. On the quartz slab to the right of the register, add a flower pot. Then leaving a gap, add a flower pot on top of the quartz slab to the right once again. Then on a quartz slab at the right corner, add a brewing stand that will act as a holder for all of our sugar and other extras. Then leaving a 2 block gap, build a 4x6 wall above the concrete blocks using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. At the bottom of this wall, add a layer of iron trapdoors that will act as our shutter. Then I'm going to finish off the wall by placing some banners to spell out the name of the coffee shop, Cuppa Cafe. You can find a link for the banners in the video description. On top of the 2 wide sections of the outline beside the front wall, add a 2x9 wall at each side using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. Then beside the quartz slab at the right wall, add a cauldron in front of the wall. Top the cauldron off with a spruce trapdoor. Then add a spruce sign saying recycling. Again, I'll be adding glowing to my sign. Then 1 block to the right and back, add another cauldron topped off with a spruce trapdoor. Then add a spruce sign saying general waste. Once again, I'll be adding glowing to this sign. Coming to the right side of the cup, add a 4x9 wall on top of the outline in the centre using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. At the left and right sides of the centre wall, you want to build a 2x9 wall on top of the outline, again using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. On the wall at the right, you want to knock out a 1x2 hole at the bottom of the wall, then place a birch door at the back of the block just in front of the hole. To the right of the door, add another spruce sign, this time saying staff only, and again I'll be using gloink on my sign. For the handle of the cup, we're going to start by coming up 1 block from the bottom of the 4 wide wall, and coming out from the building, add a 2 wide and 3 long layer of light blue concrete. Then coming down 1 block from the top of the wall, we're going to add another 2 wide and 3 long layer of light blue concrete. On top of the edge blocks at the bottom 3 long wall, add 2 warp stairs facing towards the building. Then underneath the edge blocks at the top 3 long wall, add 2 upside down warp stairs facing towards the building. In front of the 2 wide wall at the bottom, add upside down warp stairs. Then in front of the 2 wide wall at the top, add right side up warp stairs. Then join these stairs using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. At the back of the cup, add a 4x9 wall on top of the outline in the centre using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. At the left and right hand sides of the centre wall, you want to build a 2x9 wall on top of the outline, again using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. Then coming to the left side of the cup, add a 4x9 wall on top of the outline in the centre using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. At the left and right hand sides of the centre wall, you want to build a 2x9 wall on top of the outline, again using light blue concrete whilst also mixing in a small number of warped planks. For the roof, you want to come down 1 block from the top of the cup and fill in the gap using brown terracotta. Then on top of the brown terracotta, you want to add a layer of warped stairs along the walls, making sure the stairs connect all the way around. Then finish off the roof by randomly placing around some brown carpet on top of the brown terracotta. For the steam, you want to come into roughly the centre of the roof, which is around 3 blocks away from the centre warp stairs for me. Then build a 4 high pillar using 3 white concrete and 1 white wool block. To the right of the pillar, add an upside down smooth quartz stair. On top of the pillar, add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup. On top of the upside down stair, add a 3 high pillar of 2 white concrete and 1 white wool block. Again, to the right of this pillar, add an upside down smooth quartz stair. Then on top of the pillar, add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup. On top of the upside down stair, add a white concrete block topped off with a white wool block. To the right of this pillar, add an upside down smooth quartz stair. Then on top of the pillar again, add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup. On top of the upside down stair, add a 4x1 wall of white concrete and white wool. To the right of this wall, add an upside down smooth quartz stair. Then on top of the wall, add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup. On top of the upside down stair, add a white wool block topped off with a white concrete block. Add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup on top. Then add an upside down smooth quartz stair to the right of this stair. For the smaller piece of steam, come over 2 blocks to the right and place a white wool block topped off with a white concrete block. Add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup on top. Then add an upside down smooth quartz stair to the right. On top of the upside down stair, add a white concrete block topped off with a white wool block. And add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup on top. Then add an upside down smooth quartz stair to the right. On top of the upside down stair, add a white concrete block. Then to the right, add a white wool block followed by a white concrete block. Add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup on top of the end block. Then add an upside down smooth quartz stair to the right. On top of the upside down stair, add a white concrete block topped off with a white wool block. Add a smooth quartz stair facing to the left of the cup on top. Then add an upside down smooth quartz stair to the right of this stair. Now it's time to work on the interior of the coffee shop, and the first thing we're going to do is add the lights. So in the centre of the building, we're going to hang 2 chains from the ceiling 3 blocks away from the sides of the 4 wide walls at the left and right hand side of the building. Then join the chains at the left and right hand sides with 6 sea lanterns. Then cover the sides and bottoms of the sea lanterns with warp trapdoors. For the floor, take your coal and calcite blocks and create a checkered pattern floor. At the back wall, add a 2x1 wall of smooth quartz blocks starting in the left corner. In front of the smooth quartz blocks, add an item frame. Then place an iron trap door in the item frame and rotate it to the top of the item frame. Then clicking on the smooth quartz blocks, add a white panel to cover up the item frame. Add a flower pot on top of the left quartz block. Then a sea pickle on top of the right quartz block. To the right of the quartz blocks, add 2 cauldrons and fill the right one with water. Above the cauldrons, attach a tripwire hook to the wall. Then come up 2 blocks, add a row of birch trapdoors at the top of the block. Add a flower pot on top of 2 trapdoors. Then add a candle and a brown candle on the other 2 trapdoors to act as bottles of syrup for the drinks. Over at the left wall, add a 4x1 wall of smooth quartz blocks. In front of the smooth quartz blocks, add an item frame. Then place an iron trapdoor in the item frame and rotate them to meet in the centre as groups of 2. Then clicking on the smooth quartz blocks, add a white banner to cover up the item frame. Add a candle on top of the left quartz block. Then add a flower pot on top of the right quartz block. On top of the middle 2 quartz blocks, I'm going to add 2 of these coffee machines from fellow YouTuber Bsl Feastin'. You can find a link to their tutorial below. Then to finish off, I'm going to replace the cocoa beans on the right coffee machine with a bucket of powdered snow to look like frothy milk. At the right wall, add a 2x3 wall of cyan terracotta starting in the right hand corner. Top the blocks off with 2 iron trapdoors. Place this banner design at the top left cyan terracotta block. Then add this banner design to the top right cyan terracotta block. Then place plain grey banners on the middle 2 cyan terracotta blocks, and there we have a refrigerator. To the left of the refrigerator, add this trash can design. Once again, this is courtesy of YouTuber Bsl Feastin', tutorial link below. Then to finish off the right side, add an item frame with a clock in it above the door. To finish off the inside, we're going to come 3 blocks away from the 2 centre quartz blocks at the left of the building and place 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs. Come out from the stairs with 2 smooth quartz slabs. Then add another 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs facing towards the slabs. Then to finish up, randomly place 3 flower pots, a sea pickle, a white candle and a brown candle on top of the table. Coming outside of the building, over at the left hand side, I'm going to place a small patch of pozzo. Surround the pozzo with deep slate brick slabs. Then on top of the pozzo at the front, I'm going to add 2 flowering azalea bushes. And on the rest of the pozzo, I'm going to randomly place lilac and peony flowers. For the floor of the seating area, I'm going to start by surrounding the edges of the area with deep slate bricks. Then starting in what would be the bottom right hand corner for me, I'm going to place a 2 long layer of brown concrete. Then come over 1 block to the left and add another 2 long layer of brown concrete. Then come over 1 block to the left again and add another 2 long layer of brown concrete. And repeat this until you get to the other side of the floor. Then once you reach the other side, come back to your starting side, place a deep slate tile block to the left of the brown concrete. Then come over 1 block to the left and add another 2 long layer of deep slate tile blocks. and continue this pattern switching back and forth between your brown concrete and deep slate tile blocks until the entire space has been filled. Then to finish off the seating area, we're going to add in some tables and chairs. Start by placing 2 scaffolding blocks with a gap in between them, then add a birch trap door on top of the scaffolding and flip it up. In front of your seats, add a 3x2 layer of birch fences, top the fences off with light blue carpets, then on the opposite side add another 2 seats, then finish up by adding as many of these tables and chairs as you would like. You could even half this design to have 2 chairs with 1 table in between for a cosier seating arrangement. And there we have it, the first location of your new coffee shop empire. This build would make a great addition to any city areas you're building up by adding in a little more detail and life to the city. Or if you prefer your builds to be more functional, you could use this build as a shop in a multiplayer world to sell potions. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more Minecraft content in the future. But until then, I'll see you later. Bye!